So next is the update on town-owned property from the tax sale on Sunderland Hill Road. I talked with our lawyer. Basically, options for a tax sale are the select board purchases a property if it does not sell. The lawyer had a suggestion that that might be a route we want to take in the future instead of the select board not purchasing it, rather than the select board purchasing it. Because once we purchase it, we basically become the owner of the property. So now we have tenants in a property that we own on Sunderland Hill Road, which the lawyer said is not the best situation. So in the future, the solution to that would be we do not buy tax properties if they do not sell, because the moment we do that, we are incurring liability and management that we really don't want to get in on. There is the downside that you have someone who's not paying their taxes, but that hasn't solved the situation here. We still have somebody who hasn't paid their taxes, and now we have to spend thousands of dollars to potentially evict them if we can't get a hold of them. And I've tried calling them many times. Rose has tried, I've tried from the town hall, and they do not answer their phone, and there is no type of answer machine. So my thought is I can write a letter and say, please call me. We want to talk about this before we start eviction processes. We've called and called and called you. You don't answer. We don't know what else to do. Or someone who could go to their house and try to contact them. Quite honestly, there's not much movement at the properties as of late. There used to be like 4 or 5 cars in there and out of there every day. Sometimes there's one car and it doesn't seem like a lot is going on there. I don't know if they've moved. I'm not sure what's going on, but it's not the same amount of movement I've seen in previous months. And I do drive by there usually a couple times a day.
Would we be better served to have our attorney send a letter? I mean, I know it costs us money, but...
I mean, quite honestly, at this point, I guess the next step would be eviction notices, though. We'd have to contact them. I mean, the lawyer was basically suggesting we could save money by trying to reach some type of agreement with them.
Okay.
I mean, I'm willing to write a letter. I mean, it's going to cost me a stamp. And if we get nothing in a couple weeks, then I think that's our next step.
Okay.
Does everyone agree with
I would
that?
start
Yeah,
with
but-
a letter.
I
Probably
did a
a-
certified letter, though.
Right.
I don't think they're gonna read a certified letter. I don't think they're gonna go. I mean, you look at this Donna Livingston thing. We sent out multiple certified letters. They refused to pick them up, and then we send them one, and they say they didn't get the certified, and they didn't get the other ones. And what do you do? I mean, I don't know if you've seen this thing from Livingston, but there's, dates, times.
No, I read through that.
Of all the stuff from the post office that we sent them, and they refused to accept it or refused to respond to it. I mean, so what do we do in that instance? I mean, you have someone who really doesn't want to get that certified letter.
Don't put your return address on the letter.
And these people know how to write.
I'm gonna put free winnings. And that's my best option. Does anyone have any other ideas?
No, I say letters, the next step.
And so I did notice, I don't know if it was Saturday or Friday or Saturday, I saw on the Bennington banner, there were 3 or 4 Sunderland properties going up to tax sale. Although Rich Davis has not come before us to ask if we
No.
would purchase them.
No, he had planned on doing that because it's like February 20th.
It's in February.
So I think he planned on coming to your first meeting in February.
Okay.
But I do have a concern about the town not buying the properties. I mean, if you don't do that, what makes them pay ever? And why would I pay my taxes if there's not going to be any recourse?
Yeah.